my channel, or welcome back to my channel. I'm Jenna, and I have some more doll unboxings today. I'm going back to my roots, per se, like, at least as an unboxing, creator content, you know? And today, I am so excited. I am finally going to be completing my Rainbow High, Shadow High collector, costume ball, whatever you call it, collection. So I feel like these dolls are kind of notorious in the Rainbow High community, and for fair reason. They are very, very pretty dolls. I love them. I think they're so pretty. I say like completing my collection, but there's actually one doll that I don't have, and it's Violet, and I could honestly live without her. Like, Violet isn't really my favorite character from Rainbow High to begin with, and her outfit, like, as Catwoman, that's like, I kind of love it. I love Catwoman, but also at the same time, it gave more like influencer dressing up as Ariana Grande for a costume party, and I was just like, that fits her so well, but I don't really care too much for it. And again, I didn't really like Violet to begin with, so I'm like, whatever. But anyway, yeah, so I picked up some of the dolls, and I would say these are kind of notorious in the Rainbow High community because, okay, so am I crazy, or did these dolls, like, actually retail for $35 initially, and then they just bumped the price up to $38? Like, I feel like I'm going crazy, but I swear that's what happened. But anyway, so yeah, these dolls are very expensive for what they were. I know they're listed as, like, a collector edition, like, blah, 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 but, like, the dolls only come with one outfit, and, like, I do think these dolls are very, very nice, but I feel like it's more so nice in the way that I expect Rainbow High to have their quality, you know? And also, it's a very niche line. Like, it's very specific. It's obviously, like, a Halloween line, you know. So, like, not really a year-round thing. But anyway, so a lot of places, like, once Halloween started to pass, they put these on clearance, or, like, a little bit after, because they're like, why do we still have Halloween dolls? I know they're expensive, but we gotta put the price down. And these are also Walmart exclusives. So that just made it even wilder, because it's like, all these Walmarts would just have them, like, completely stacked to the top, because they weren't selling super well, because, like, even collectors were like, oh, I like these, but they're, like, kind of overpriced, like, you know, like me. But, so anyway, like, I saw so many people getting these dolls at, like, $27 clearance, $11 clearance, $5 clearance, but never my Walmart that had them in stock. Like, they kept these full price for over 2 years, and I'm sorry, that's just crazy. I even asked a dude, like, who was around the toy aisle, like, hey, I've been seeing these a lot on clearance, like, from my friends, from, like, stores right over, would you be able to price match it? And he was like, oh, no, well, clearances are different for every Walmart, so we can't really price match it, sorry. And it's like, that's not his fault. Like, that's his job. But, like, I don't know why, but this Walmart is so stingy with its toy clearances. So, like, it literally only went down to $27 when, like, Walmart as a whole had to put them down to $27. So, that was fun. And, when that happened, I was actually in the area for that, and I was like, did my Walmart actually put them on clearance, or are they still, like, holding out, refusing to? No, they did. They put them down to $27, so I'm like, you know what? I really want Debbie. She is one that I, like, would pay $27 for, because I like her a whole bunch, and I love her outfit. So, you know, I bit the bullet, I got her. And by the way, this Walmart, they literally had, like, these up to the wall, and then around the holidays, they, like, moved them to the back to make room for holiday stock, and then they had to put them back out when the clearance started. So they had, like, a lot more than what they were willing to tell. It was kind of funny, but anyway, I'm sorry I'm taking so long for this introduction, but I need to, like, explain the lore of the Costume Art series and, like, how I collected it. So, like I said, Debbie was one that I wanted to get on sale, and I'm saying I'm completing my collection today. But I actually bought 2 of them secondhand online, because literally a couple months ago, I was just like, okay, they're never putting it on sale, I might as well just try to find one who's, like, selling their collection, you know? So I got Eliza and Bella, and after shipping, they both ended up at around $25, $27 anyway, so, like, that's what I would have paid for them like, to get them new at this point anyway. But also, Bella, by the time the sale started, was sold out, so, like, honestly, like, fair enough. But Eliza, oh, Eliza. So, I went back to the Walmart, like, a few weeks later because I needed to fit some stuff up in the area. And then they decided to put the rest of them on clearance for $11. So you can probably guess how, like, upset I was at, like, are you kidding me? I just bought Demi for $27 and now they're all on sale for $11. In my defense, or what, at least what I tell myself to make me feel a little better, Demi, there was only, like, 2 of her left when I went back for that sale. So, like, there was a good chance I could have just missed out on her for the $11 sale entirely. And, like, I'm gonna be honest, I'm too lazy to exchange for, like, the clearance price. Like, that Walmart's a little bit out. I'll live with it, okay? But with that $11 sale, I got Miss Robin, who is another one I really, really wanted. She is so pretty. I wanted a Robin doll in general so bad, but I prefer her Slumber Party one. But this one is also really pretty, and of course, I can always, like, restyle her, because I love the spider outfit, but I've also seen some people do really cute restyles with her, so I'm like, I'll have to see. And my rule generally is, like, if it's a doll that I'm planning to kind of restyle to begin with, I won't pay too much for it. Like, I'll pay, like, what I'll pay for, like, the base doll, or, like, you know, like, what the base doll, like, what I would pay for the base doll, and then some, because she does come with the clothes. And then also, I picked up Lola. She was one that I didn't really think I was going to pick up, but, the more I looked at her, the more I saw people posting about her online, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna regret it if I don't pick her up for $11. She is super cute, I love her big fluffy hair, and, okay, so you're probably wondering why I brought up Eliza with the $11 sale. That is because my Walmart literally has so many of her, it's kind of a crime. Like, I want to say, when they first went on sale for $27, there was maybe, like, 40 of her. Like, she was in 3 different aisles. The toy aisle, an end cap, and the clearance aisle. Like, it was crazy. And then when I came back for the 11 sale, there was still, like, 30 of her. Like, 30, 20 of her. Like, she was the only one that was really left, except maybe one Robin. So I'm a little peeved that I bought her secondhand when I could have got her for $11. But also, in my defense, I had to wait like 2 years for this to happen. And Eliza is definitely my favorite from this line, so it's like, it's not the end of the world. However, I will say, if they go on clearance even more, like, if there's a $5 Eliza, I'm probably gonna pick her up just so I can put the fairy outfit on other people. But, yeah, that is my story time for, the costume ball dolls, and my, hell of trying to get them at a good price, because, Walmart is crazy. They are crazy, and, okay, after all of that, I'm gonna finally start getting into these. I probably could have talked about that while I was opening it, I'm sorry, but, so, I'm gonna open Debbie first, because she's the first one I got. And the packaging is cool. There's like a little Velcro thing on the side, so it opens up to this window. And, by the way, she has all of her stuff. She was just disconnected from her legs in shipment or something. I don't know what happened to her. Her bangs are a little messed up. However, her face makeup was the better of the 2 that were there when I got her. So, like, you pick your battles, okay? And again, I'm an out-of-box collector mainly, so I don't really care about how she looks in the box, because I'm gonna get her out of there. I'm gonna get you out of there! And on the side, there's like a little random part. It says, Debbie Batista studies film and her look celebrates her favorite black and white vampire movies. She thinks the Rainbow Vision costume ball could use a little fright before the big night. And again, this box is really pretty. I think they did really well with the packaging, and it is super cool how it's like specifically designed to be a collector box, and I love how, like, there's, like, this big picture of the artwork on the front, and then, of course, on the back it shows, like, the other Shadow High dolls in this collection, and a little blurb, just, Rainbow Vision costume ball is very as fierce as the competition itself. Which school are you rooting for? I'm sorry, but, like, when they released that mini short, or whatever, about, like, the costume ball dolls, How the hell did Demi and Violet tie? Like, that is some bullshit. I'm sorry. But anyway, let's just start getting her out of here. It shouldn't be too hard to open her. I believe she'll just slide out the side here. Alright, we got all the pieces out of the box, so that was very, very easy to get her out. Part of me wonders if someone opened her or saw her bangs and was like, yeah, no, I don't want her, but, I feel like I can fit her bangs. Like, it's kind of, like, a little lopsided, so what I would do is, like, maybe, like, kind of cut it to, like, have this meet a little more in the center. Like, her bangs would be a little shorter, but honestly, I don't mind. Like, it would be a lot better than what it looks like right now, you know? And it came with this little card thing. It says, Shadow High, you're invited. And, does it open? No, it's just card stuff. It says, scan here for unique Shadow High experience. And this is just a QR code to the webisode. I don't know if my webcam can pick up the QR code, like, if anyone wants to scan it, but it's like a very short episode. It's like 3 minutes or something. You can get mad that Violet tied with Debbie, because that is some bullshit. But anyway, yeah, she's very, very easy to get out of the box. I feel like they kind of did just make this specifically for people to, like, keep in box if they wanted to. Again, the packaging was very pretty, but again, mine was completely, like, loose, so it's like, even if I wanted to keep her in there, I really couldn't. But here she is out of the box. She is so, so cool. And her hair has no gel in the pigtails at all. It is so soft and silky, and it's just such a pretty blend of, like, black and purple and, like, magenta. And, like, her cape thing is, like, a crushed velvet. It is so nice. Like, this is, like, I definitely see where the collector quality went to, you know? And her pigtails are held up by these little bat bows that have an S and an H on them. And her face is very, very pretty. It has, like, this very intense dark black makeup and, like, a purple lip and these white eyelashes, and they're so cool. I think more dolls should have, like, light-colored lashes if they have, like, light-colored hair. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I know she has dark hair, but, like, I'm looking over at my, Delilah right now, and I think we should have more dolls with eyelashes that match their hair. But, anyway, she has, like, these big, like, I don't know how to describe it. It almost looks like a bobby pin. Or not bobby pin, a safety pin. But the part on her ear looks almost like, you know, like, fancy, like, gothic houses, they have, like, those faces on the door, and you just go, like, knock, knock. It feels like that. And then she has this really big, fluffy cape. It is so cute. It has, like, a really pretty iridescent pattern on the inside, so it's lined. And you can untie it. I believe mine is still attached by... Yes, it's still attached by little gibbets here. Which, by the way, why do we keep putting these on clothes? It just creates holes. I'm always so afraid I'm gonna, like, cut the clothes. But it's super cute. Her full outfit is really, like, elegant and, like, gothic. Like, very classic, like, gothic. She has, like, the big puffy sleeve. She has, like, the long nails with some rings on it. She has, like, a little bat wing one. And on this hand, she has, like, some simple rings on them with gemstones. Like, not real gemstones, but painted to look like them. She has, like, this purple dress with, like, a black belt that says Shadow High on the buckle. And this dress is really nice. It's like a lace layered over it almost. Like, there's a texture to it. It's really nice. I like it a lot. And, like, her, like, over-the-knee, like, fabric leather boots with, like, the ruffle on them and, like, the little zipper painted on the side. Like, I've seen people get demis just for the pieces to restyle, and I totally get it. Like, this outfit is, like, really, really good. And also, she has, like, this little collar here that's super cute. It's, like, a big ruffle with a little bow on it. And you are able to take her cape off. you can just take it off with some Velcro here. It comes right off. And, like, the little choker is also separate as well. I believe there's Velcro for this. Okay, I can't find the Velcro for it, so maybe it's supposed to stay on, but that is A-okay, because it's also super cute with the shirt. It's, like, this kind of, like, shoulder, like, off-the-shoulder, big puffy shirt with, like, big organza sleeves. I believe this is organza, but there's, like, little ruffles on it, and, like, honestly, this outfit on its own is really cute, but I really love the cape. Like, it just adds a little bit extra to it. I love it so much, so I'm gonna put it back on real quick. I got her little cape back on, and that is Miss Demi Batista. Very easy, Abate experience, actually. I'm very, very glad about that. So I'm going to set her to the side here, because next we are going to open the second one that I got. It's going to be Miss Robin Sterling. Again, another doll that I'm very, very excited for. And I'm very happy to have a Robin in my collection finally. I love, like, the Tiffany blue for her, and, like, she's just such a pretty doll. I feel like she used the classic mold, like, really, really well. And then on the back, you can see the Rainbow High costumes. There's the Bella that I would also die for. She is, I feel like her and Eliza are tied, I'm not gonna lie. And then you can see Violet's outfit. Like, again, it's not a bad doll. My collection is complete without her. So we're gonna open her up. And her hair is a little messy right now, but it's just a twist, so I feel like it's pretty easy to, like, kind of, like, redo them. I do them with a lot of my brats when I was restoring them. And on hers, it says, Robin Sterling needs no excuse for a photo op. She's been playing her glamorous costume and dramatic entrance into the Rainbow Vision costume ball for months. Good for her. I also love Halloween and will go all out for it. So let's start getting her out. And I'm also going to be keeping these boxes. I don't know how well I'm going to be able to, like, kind of flatten them for easier storage, but either way, I do kind of want to keep them, because they are really nice boxes, and, like, again, if down the line I'm, for some reason, like, I don't want to collect dolls anymore, then I can have all the pieces for, like, another collector to have, you know? Alright, we got Miss Robin out of the box. I don't know why that was such a struggle compared to Debbie. Like, I don't think Debbie had any more, like, bits to her thing, but I guess Robin was kind of set up in a different way. I don't know. I struggle bust a bit. But anyway, here she is, and she also comes with one of the little, like, QR code cards. It's the same QR code. And she also comes with, like, her stand, her comb, and, of course, the doll herself. She is really, really pretty. I love her, like, spiderweb I love her spiderweb makeup. She has, like, a very, like, neutral lip color. It's super cute. She has painted edges, and she has her little spiderweb crown. It's really, really cute. There's, like, little fake pearls on it, and a spider with a little gemstone on it. And she has, like, more spiders, like, as earrings, and they're, like, droopy earrings, so it looks like they're spinning a web. It's really cute. And, of course, her hair is very long, it's very soft. Again, no product in it, which I'm kind of shocked considering they're, like, collector dolls. I thought they would have, like, gelled this to hell and back to make sure it stayed in, like, perfect shape, but that's kind of shocking. I'm not mad about it, I'm just kind of shocked. So she has, like, 4 twists on each side, so they're meant to be, like, spider legs. It's super, super cute. And of course, her dress, it's really, really cool. It's like this like light blue two-piece that's attached by like this little jump hook, and then over that is like this sheer like mermaid dress for the spider webs. Like it's a tulle with embroidered spider webs all over it. There's like more of those little gem spiders made with little pearls. It's super cute. And of course she has some rings on as well. I believe she does have a spider ring there, yes. And then she has more rings on this hand as well. It's really hard to show these details, I'm so sorry. But again, that tulle goes all the way down to the bottom to have like a flared mermaid. And I never see people post about her shoes, which is weird because these are so cute. I love like how they're like strappy kind of shoes with like all the extra string to wrap around the ankles. It just adds to that spider web thing. And like it has like a clear like heel, which is really cool with like the light blue like top. And I believe there is something inside of her heel. Yes, there's little spiders in her heel. That's so cute. It's a little hard to see because it's like clear on clear, but it's very cute. I love it. I'm very glad that I picked her up. And for $11 you can't say no. I'm sorry. But that is Miss Robin, and I'm gonna set her to the side while we open up our last doll for today. It is Lola Wild. She is also very cute. Again, this was one that I was kind of on the fence about until I really saw her in person and like saw all the details she had in person. I was like, okay, you know what? Yeah, this is a cat. This is like a little werecat outfit. It's super cute. So we're gonna open this up. And she's got this big curly hair, and there's, I want to say 2 or 3 of her in the store by the time I got to her. So I did have a little bit of a choice, but not the biggest choice. This was the best one that they had, and I think it looks pretty good. So her little blurb says, Lola Wild is literally bringing out the claws for Rainbow Vision Costume Ball. She's cosmetology focused, and eye-catching nail art is where she really shines. Oh, that's why she's like a little kitty cat. Okay. So let's start getting her out as well. We got Lola out of the box here, and of course she came with that little invitation as well as the others, and her Stan and Komako, of course. But here she is. She was also like fairly easy to get out of the box. I guess it was just, I don't know, maybe it's just the dolls that have the long dresses that like are a little harder to get out because they had to put the stand behind them instead of like to the side. I don't know. I haven't opened Eliza or Bella or Violet, so I can't tell you. But I did have a pretty easy time opening Demi and Lola, at least. And here she is. She is super cute. She has, like, a very intense cat eye look. She has, like, pink that extends it. She has faded eyebrows. She has, like, a darker upper lip. And it's a little hard to see, but she does have freckles. They are really, really cute. One of the variants that I saw there was one with darker freckles, which I would have gone for if they weren't painted on really badly. Like, instead of it actually being, like, you know, like, a darker freckle, it was just, like, it's like they took, like, a pen and just, like, not even a pen, like a marker, just, like, boop, 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 and it just looked really, like, unnatural. It almost looked like these people who put on fake freckles for makeup, and it's, like, it didn't look good. So this is the one I went with, and she is so cute. She has like a little lace cat ear headband. She has very soft curly hair. Barely any product in it again. Like, I don't know. I remember older releases having a lot of product too, and releases after this having a lot of product. So I don't know what was so different about this one. I don't know, maybe. Wait, no, now that I think about it, the Bella I bought was unwashed, and she did have a lot of gel in her hair, so maybe it was just, I don't know, it's always so weird, like, for what constitutes gel for Rainbow High. But she is so pretty. She has these big circle shadow high earrings. They're like fairly, like they're not simple, but it's like design-wise, it doesn't really scream cat to me, you know? But she has like this furry two-piece suit. It's super, super cute. It's like a fuzzy vest with like this, tweed kind of material for the sleeves of the skirt, and like these big fuzzy like cuffs around it, which by the way they put ties in these and I'm so bad. I was so scared I was gonna cut it off and like just ruin it. This is why we need to stop putting ties in clothes. I'm sorry. And she also has like rings as well. She has like a little, I thought it was a cat ring, but it's just like a little gemstone ring. And she has some more on the side. She has very long nails. Like, they are very long, like, tipped nails. Like, that makes sense because that's her focus, but it's like, oh my gosh. And she has, like, a little zipper that, like, continues through the whole outfit. Like, there's a little fake zipper pulls, but they're still, like, metallic and, like, textured like a zipper. And her skirt is, like, that same material with, like, these little fake pockets with gemstones as the buttons. It has very fuzzy pink, just all pink, all of the pink. And there is an extra detail on the back. The pockets are on the front, and she has like this black belt that's like has like a chain around it as well. It says Shadow, and let me put it back to where it's supposed to be because there's like a little charm of the Shadow High S just dangling down. Just add a little bit of black to the outfit, and she has like these knee-high fishnet socks that are super cute, and her shoes are super, super cool. Like, they're almost like dots, I want to say. Guy who only has one shoe. But, they're like these pink, like, bootleg shoes that have, like, a string in them that actually tie. And the coolest part is, look at the heel. Like, these are meant to look like claws, and they are so cool. Like, I don't know how this would work in real life. I don't know how someone would walk in these in real life. My ankles would break, but it is so cool. This is like the little detail that made me like, okay, no, this doll is sick as hell. I need her. And she is just so cute. And I'm very happy to have her and the other girls in my collection. So I'm gonna bring them back over here, because that is going to be the end of this unboxing today. Thank you so much for hanging out and unboxing these dolls that I've very much wanted in my collection, but I was not going to pay the price that Walmart thought they were worth. But yeah, if you like dolls, be sure to check out my channel. I have a lot of other unboxings on here, and I plan to do like other kind of doll related stuff in the future as well. I also do like other like kind of nostalgic related things, and like just kind of like art stuff. It's a big hodgepodge of stuff. So if you like my vibe, feel free to check my channel out. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a good day. Bye!